What's up YouTube? This is the third episode of my survival Minecraft Let's Play series. So without further ado, let's get straight into things. I've took a couple of weeks break from this series because I've been playing on the world. I just haven't had the time to record, especially when I've been paired with me. I've been sort of daily uploading in the month of November, but shorts, and it's really helped grow my channel. But basically, I've been working on villagers in that time and making farms. And also, these are all the enchanted books I've been managed to trade up. But yeah, basically, I've managed to develop a system of how to farm up emeralds really quick. So like, if you come over here, this is where I'm keeping all the stuff for it, so you can probably guess the method. But this is all left over after I've got the enchanted books. I go in this chest over here, which has all my villager stuff in, and I'll grab about a stack of spruce saplings and some bone meal. And then I'm going to go run over to here with my efficiency 5 and unbreaking 3 axe. And, well, look, some trees have already grown. But basically, I spend the time chopping down the trees, because the bigger ones, if you don't know, whilst it makes my area look a mess because of the podsaw, they give you a lot more wood than, say, the four smaller ones you'd be able to grow with the 4 saplings it would take to grow the big one. So I just give them time to grow, or I bone meal them, as I said. And I cut them down like this, and, well, in a staircase sort of way. So then it's easy to get up. And I've seen some people use the ender pearl method, but this is cheaper and easier, especially if you're just starting out in a survival world. Basically, I come all the way up here, and I dig out all the wood and until I get to the top, and then I just sort of abseil my way down like this, breaking all the logs. Then the saplings and the leaves will decay naturally, and then I just get a bunch more saplings. So now that I've took down the thing, I replant, and it might have grown by the time I've finished doing this next part. But anyway, I take my logs over back to the villagers like this. I craft the logs into planks, and then the planks into sticks, until my inventory's full or I've ran out of logs. And then I go to the villagers, the Fletchers more specifically, and I hold my pick if it needs mending or whatever, and I just trade away like this. I've got a whole lot of Fletchers, so, you know, I could trade. Basically, I run out of sticks before I run out of trades. And then once I've done that, I run back and repeat the process. But then, if, you know, the trees haven't grown and I don't have any bone meal, I come over here where I've been smelting a bunch of things, especially the cobblestone it took to dig me all this part out. And then I go to my singular stonemason. I'm planning on getting more, but I don't yet. And I trade to him like this, holding my axe, so then that's repaired for the next lot of tree cutting, basically. And then I come over here and I can get either, you know, enchanted boots and chest plates, or I can go to my librarians and get, well, there's protection 4, but over here I've got depth strider, and here I should have fortune, and then I think I've got mending here, yeah. Or I could go to my farmer and trade for a bunch of food like this, which then the apples I get from this I can then put into making into golden apples, which then in turn help me cure the villagers, which used to be down there, but they've despawned despite them being name tagged, which is odd. And then they would, you know, have lower trades again. So it's just a huge cycle, and it's helped me to get all these emeralds like this. But then if I come in here, I'll come and trade some for some enchanted books. So we'll say we'll get mending, because you never know, you always need mending. So then I come over here, I'll switch to my pickaxe because that needs mending, and I just trade away for mending. And it's just like that, I get so many books so quickly. The only limiting factor here is the leather and paper, because the farm's not quick enough to supply for my demands. But yeah, basically that's my quick method on how to get a bunch of emeralds. Thank you. In between episodes, I've been developing this area, which is going to be a huge carrot farm. So I think it's time that I get my farmer on. That's a bit better. Right, so let's get to planting. I feel I've become accustomed to this land. I've fallen into routine. I found myself completing the same monotonous tasks every day. I've been tirelessly slaving away to forge the perfect set of armour, in hopes that it would spark something inside of me, in hopes that it would provide me with motivation, in hopes of purpose. I long for a purpose, a reason to exist rather than just existing. I've been rapidly expanding my home with farms, but for what? Why? I am planting seeds in a garden only I get to see. I long for camaraderie. I long for companionship.
Hello?